Hello and welcome back to Nunchaku, where today I'll be teaching you this awesome wrist roll combo where you're flowing between your ultimate figure eight and your infinite wrist roll. Like I said in previous videos, using your ultimate figure eight as an entry point into other wrist rolls and moves is a great option because there's so many different points where you can enter the ultimate figure eight and so many different points where you can also exit it in a variety of different grips. So today's focus will be on integrating a few extra wrist rolls into this figure eight in order to make it look even more awesome. Before we get started, I would suggest having your wrist rolls down pretty well before attempting a combo like this. So if you're still working on that, then be sure to check out my tutorials that are linked up here or in the description below. So let's get started. I like to start a lot of my combos from a tuck where you have your nunchucks clamped underneath your arm and you're able to have control over them and also start and end new sequences with a fixed stopping point. From this tuck, release the nunchuck and bring it downwards, which will go straight into the first downward slash of your ultimate figure eight, which will go straight from your front grip into a front grip to back grip wrist roll. After performing your front grip to back grip wrist roll, slash your nunchuck downwards across your body to the same side in which you're holding on to your nunchuck in order to go from your front grip to back grip wrist roll, which you just did on the other side, into your back grip to front grip wrist roll for your ultimate figure eight. The key to this combo will be after we slash back downwards, going across our body back towards our front grip to back grip wrist roll. So we perform our front grip to back grip wrist roll, but then we can keep the nunchuck spinning around to perform our infinite back grip to back grip wrist roll. So we're taking our nunchuck that's swinging across in a front grip and bringing it into our ultimate back grip to back grip wrist roll after performing our first front grip to back grip wrist roll. After having led into our infinite back grip to back grip wrist roll, we can exit that at any time by stopping our back grip to back grip wrist rolls and keeping the nunchuck flowing in that ultimate figure eight pattern, bring it back over to the other side where we can go from a back grip to a front grip. The most important part of this combo is that you're always keeping your nunchucks flowing and never stopping them. For added bonus points, you can even integrate your front grip to front grip wrist roll off to the side where you're performing your back grip to front grip wrist roll. So instead of only being able to perform 2 spins on the side, which you're going into with a front grip, you can also perform 2 wrist rolls on the side where you're going into it with a back grip, which is your back grip to front grip wrist roll followed by your front grip to front grip wrist roll. So from the top, start out in your tuck, swing your nunchuck downwards and across, going into your front grip to back grip wrist roll off to the side. Then what you can do is swing your nunchuck across, back to the same side in which you're holding on to your nunchuck in order to go from your back grip to your front grip. Then swing your nunchuck back across to the opposite side where we will now be integrating our infinite back grip to back grip wrist roll. So we're starting off with our front grip to back grip wrist roll, and then we're keeping that momentum going to perform a back grip to back grip followed by another back grip to back grip wrist roll, and we can perform that as many times as we like. Then what we need to do is swing our nunchuck back across to the same side in which we're holding onto it to perform our back grip to front grip wrist roll. If you want to have extra bonus points, you can even use that momentum from your front grip to perform a front grip to front grip wrist roll off on that side as well before going back into the other side. Here's the full combo with the bonus points in slow motion and at normal speed. As you may have noticed, your front grip to front grip wrist roll is almost like a throw because you're using all that momentum from your back grip to front grip wrist roll, and you will need to keep that going, which means that your front grip to front grip wrist roll will have the nunchucks lift off and be more of a throw and catch than a traditional wrist roll. So I hope that you learned something today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials coming in the future, and go check out some of the other variety of nunchuck related tutorials that I have on my channel.